Hi Virgo, so I'm going to get straight into your reading, and if there's anything else that you feel that you need to know about, including the card decks that I'm using for your reading, then you can find all of that information in my descriptions box, and it's in my pinned comment below. Okay, cross watchers, please remember that you can switch these roles around. With it being a general reading, it is completely interchangeable. Okay, Virgo Collective. Oh, okay. Virgo Collective, please, for April. Thank you. Right. Oh, straight away here, Virgo, what we're looking at. Interesting how that was in reverse. Right, so you've got chaos and conflict, unfinished symphony, and yin. So yin is the feminine polarization, okay? Please remember, it doesn't matter if you're feminine, masculine, or if you identify as gender fluid, it makes no difference, okay? This is all about the internal, divine feminine energies. We all embody both feminine and masculine energies. It's just how we utilize these energies to help us within that given situation, right? So with this, and that did come out in reverse, so it would be unwise right now, Virgos, for you to allow your emotions to take the lead with something, okay? You do have an individual here, Virgo, that is coming back in towards you. Some of you, I'm feeling most of you, are not going to be very happy about this, because this is an individual who is not a good influence. They were not a good influence on you, and they were not a good influence in your life. You could be dealing with a Cancerian, or you might have Cancer someplace in your chart. Okay, so it might be your rising or your Venus or Moon, maybe even in your Mars for some of you. But this is really similar to the Cancerian's energy, because this is literally someone, Virgo, who is coming in towards you, basically trying to take advantage of your recent run of good luck, of your recent rewards that you've been receiving from the universe. This is categorically someone who's trying to take advantage of you, and they're trying to take what belongs to you as well. So keep your eyes and your ears open. Be prepared, basically. Be prepared to stand up for yourself. Now, here's the thing. Someone's accused you recently of holding a grudge, and that's not true. So you need to tell them, listen, that's not a grudge, bitch. That's a boundary. And I'm going to keep that boundary exactly where it is, okay? Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Especially as you know full well that this individual, they only ever come around to you whenever there's something that they think that they can take, all right? Now, the last reading that we had for you, it was all about how you were going to hit something big. You were going to be incredibly successful at something, that there was accolades and rewards all over that read, and it was such an amazing, amazing read. This is someone from your past, Virgo, who has seen from the shadows that they're currently standing in. They have seen your recent successes. They have seen how you're carrying yourself forward. They've seen you better yourself in every imaginable way. And they're like, I want a piece of that. Okay, so it's someone who is very selfish and very entitled. They're very short-sighted as well. So listen, don't feel guilty for having to tell this individual no, right, with that yin being in reverse. You don't owe this individual anything, regardless of what they try and say to you, Virgo. You don't owe them a goddamn thing, all right? You owe it to yourself to protect your recent rewards, your recent harvest. You owe it to yourself to keep that really guarded and really protected, all right? Don't allow this particular individual to pull on your heartstrings. Don't allow them to give you a sob story that's going to make you feel sorry for them, so that you put your hand in your pocket to bail them out. That's not going to be beneficial to you whatsoever. It's okay for you to tell this person no. Now, this is a very consistent pattern with this particular individual, right? Whenever you're at your lowest and you're needing help, where are they? They're nowhere to be seen. I mean, you don't see them for dust. Yet the very second that you get a little bit of success or a little bit of money or anything like that, here they come, cap in hand, begging you for some kind of handout. And it's not on. It is certainly not on. Okay, so we are going to start pulling your tarot and we'll see if we can get further clarity with that. Okay, it's for Virgo Collective, please, for April. Interesting. Okay, Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy, Knight of Swords, oof, 2 knights, that's Gemini energy, 3 of Cups is Cancerian, 10 of Wands is Sag, and the Page of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, absolutely, Virgo. Your best defense against this particular individual is your intellect. Your intellect is going to save the day here with all of these swords energy. Don't make any decision based on emotion. Whatever you do, you're going to have to utilize your best intellect when dealing with this individual. Now, the strange thing here, Virgo, is this is someone who quite possibly cheated on you as well in the past. Let's just put it this way, they had their fingers in a lot of pies and they had no business being around those pies in the first place, shall we say. These 2 knights tell me that you've got a lot of interest, However, it's not what you want. You're not interested in this whatsoever. You definitely do have someone from your past that is hot on your tail, desperately trying to clutch at whatever you'll drop for them. And then there's someone else. Now, both of these individuals, they might be slightly younger than you. They don't necessarily need to be physically younger than you. They could be emotionally younger than you. This is basically, you seem to be getting a lot of attention from the exact type of personalities that you do not want attention from. You're looking for your emperor or your empress. You're looking for someone who is top of their game. You're looking for someone who is going to match your vibration. It's not you being big-headed. This is simply you no longer accepting crumbs. Why should you accept crumbs? It's not good enough. Honestly, it's not good enough. So, again, when we look at this sequence of cards, the information, the contact from this individual, while it is going to shock you a bit, it's not really going to be that much of a surprise either. It definitely does feel like, yeah, you were expecting this exact individual to reach out to you, to try and take from you. You know, given the fact that more recently you've been incredibly successful, it's not totally unexpected, but it's still going to shock you when it does come in. It feels more like their audacity, their assumptions that you've never evolved, you've never changed, their assumption that you're just going to help them out without question. Because for some of you, you did do that in the past. You did give them chance after chance after chance, and every single time you give them a chance, they stabbed you in the back. And then they disappeared again, nowhere to be seen, until you got to a certain point of your healing process or your success levels, and whoop, in they come again. Yeah, definitely a repeating theme here. So with the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Wands, it's a difficult one because there certainly is some kind of an emotional attachment still to this individual. and they know about it, and that's exactly what they're trying to take advantage of. Okay, dealing with this individual, it feels exhausting. In fact, for some of you, it makes you feel sick to your stomach, like physically sick to your stomach, having to deal with this individual. They are so draining, so exhausting, so utterly negative, and it's like you could be in the best mood possible, and after having just like one 5-minute conversation with them, you come away from that feeling really drained and exhausted and worn out and down and depressed, and you're like, what was that all about? It's like they're an energy vampire, like for real. So with this Page of Swords, question everything, okay? Question everything. Follow the money, question their intent, question their integrity, question what they're telling you as well. Because there is certainly an element of deceit here, absolutely. There definitely is. So be on guard. Obviously don't focus on it, and don't be overly paranoid about it. This is about being aware of someone's intent towards you that pertains to basically taking what is not theirs from you. There's a user here, and that's really, really abusive to you. What's the outside influences affecting? Thank you, Justice. Outside influences, Justice, Libra energy. They're going to get what they deserve. You're going to get what you deserve with your rewards and your accolades. And guess what? They're going to get what they deserve. They have got a really, really harsh lesson that they're about to learn. This is someone who is about to learn that you do not fuck with Virgo. You don't do it. Yeah, 7 of Wands, Leo energy. You feel that everybody's wanting a piece of you right now, Virgo. You're just wanting some space. You just want some time to breathe. You feel like there's a lot of people making a lot of demands from you as well. The Empress in reverse. Interesting. This is divine feminine energy, but it's distorted. It's really, really distorted. And it's funny that that's come out in reverse, because this one here also came out in reverse, Virgo. For some of you, a very small handful of you, this is pertaining to either your mother or the mother of your child, who is being really bitchy, really nasty, spiteful, selfish, deceitful, argumentative, just really, really horrific towards you, right? If possible, you might benefit from seeking some kind of legal assistance when it comes down to dealing with this particular individual. They're also emphasizing on the point here, Virgo, that you do not have to give this individual anything, not a single thing. All right? Don't feed into that energy. Keep your hands clean, and there's an assurance here that the universe is going to take care of this individual. Maybe not in the way that they would like, but the universe is going to see to it. Because this situation is not balanced, and the universe loves balance. And balance is oftentimes forced back in, and we on the human level know that to be karma. Oh, okay. So your outcome, the 6 of Swords, Aquarian energy, the Emperor. Oh, I need to backtrack ever so slightly. This energy here is Taurus, Libra. Okay, I just realised that I didn't mention the elements of the card. You've got Aquarian energy here, and then you've got Divine Masculine or Aries energy with the Emperor. Now, with this being in your outcome, Virgo, this is absolutely fantastic. It's beautiful. It's telling me that you're not going to allow anybody to emotionally blackmail anything out of you. and that you're going to take full charge of the situation. You're going to assert your power. You're going to assert, in some cases, your dominance. I don't mean that in a spiteful way. You're going to do it in a very logical way, because the Emperor energy, it's all about logic, facts, business, doing things by the rule book. It's certainly someone who absolutely does keep their hands clean, and they get the job done as well. So that's in your outcome, Virgo. There's an assurance here that better times are ahead with this Six of Swords, okay? And yeah, you're gonna honestly show your strength and your power to this individual. You're no longer afraid to assert yourself. And then the Nine of Swords is Gemini energy, and the King of Cups is Scorpion energy. So you're not stressing out about this individual, because you know that you're emotionally stable. You're very, very dependable. You've got this really healthy viewpoint now on what love, true love, actually is. And you know that it's not this. You know that this is BS, right? You've got a really good understanding about what healthy and genuine and authentic love looks like. And it does not look like that, which is stress, worry, grief, anxiety. That's literally the nightmare card. You know that that's not what true love looks like. You know. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the Chariot. It's Cancerian energy. It's forward movement and willpower. So this is a test of will. The test of your will. Will you keep moving forward, or will you end up getting sucked back into this awful situation? And I'm seeing that you're going to continue to move forward. Page of Wands, yeah, because you've got a new outlook on life now. You've got a new perspective now. You're genuinely starting to feel really, really excited about your future, and you're not going to allow this toxicity, this poison from your past to drag you down. You're not allowing it. You're putting your foot down, and I like it. It's really, really nice. It's for Virgo, please. Oh, thank you. Okay, third quarter moon, adjustments are required. And your positive affirmation with this card says, I am reevaluating the situation. Yes, you're taking a closer look. You're not taking what they say at face value anymore, because you know full well that there's something hidden here. You know full well that this individual can't be trusted, and that they're too demanding, too domineering. And you know what? You're taking back your power. And it says, your life feels out of balance. It's time to make a new plan. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move the situation forward. Yeah. Something new and exciting is indeed around the corner for you, Virgo. And you're not losing sight of that. And you're certainly not going to allow some little shit from the past to swoop in, try and take credit for your hard work, try and take from you the rewards that are quite rightly belonging to you. You're just simply not going to allow it. The days of people walking all over you, Virgo, are over. Well and truly over. Thank you. Sacred journey. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so I always say that you get 3 messages that come with these cards. Your first message comes from the creator of the deck. Your second and most important message comes from your own intuition while you're looking at the card. And then your third message comes from your reader and their intuition. So it says, there is wisdom in knowing that even darkness serves its purpose in the growth of the soul. Wow, yeah. This individual that you've been dealing with, Virgo, is literally darkness in a human form. So they've served as a catalyst for your self-growth, basically. Darkness need not be feared, but simply understood. Darkness is a misunderstood energy which causes so much emotional distress and disharmony around the world, as it is seen as something that is separate to the universe. Most often it is seen as something that needs to be avoided and battled. Darkness too actually serves its purpose. Through darkness we come to see the light that is in us. We expand our conscious understanding through first walking in the shadows of our own souls. So they triggered a dark night of the soul within you then, basically, Virgo. The more that you ignore, push away and avoid darkness, the more that it's attracted to your space. It is only through love and understanding of the true nature of darkness, embracing its role and having gratitude for the lessons that it's taught us, that we're able to transcend its karmic wheel. Only then do we break free from its cyclic challenges that trigger the soul through its many faces and forms. Darkness is here to help us find our way back into our hearts. We're all one, good, evil, dark, light, and all the many other labels that mankind has used to separate this energy that is one. Do not fear the shadows within or outside of you, but simply observe the dance of life that's occurring all around you. See the lessons that unfold from the dark times in your life. Understand their meaning and purpose. When you can transcend this illusion of separateness and the judgment of all that is seen as dark, then you transcend the illusion of suffering. The more that you walk this journey with understanding and clarity, the more at peace you are with this world. You are then ready to enter realms of higher consciousness and increased light. And the positive affirmation that comes with this card is, I am triumphant in knowing that even darkness serves its purpose in the fruition of the soul. And the associated chakras that come with this card is the solar plexus chakra. So for some of you, this is about habits of the past rather than a person of the past. So don't come down too hard on yourself when sorting through old memories. So any mistakes that you made in the past do not define you. They do not define your future, and they do not define who you are and who you're about to become. Okay. For Virgo, please. Oh, 3. Right, so you've got red, free yourself from pain, unlimited energy, vitality and power. This draws money and prosperity into your life. Yeah, a powerful agent for healing and reducing pain. So free yourself from pain. You might find it beneficial to either wear something red or to meditate on the color red, and that'll help you. It'll help you to make more sense of things as well. It'll help you to compartmentalize certain things that you've been through, so that it's still there, but it's not at the forefront of your life anymore, right? And again, with that finances, additional finances coming in, it's coming in through all of the hard work that you've been doing on yourself, Virgo, right? This hasn't come out of thin air. It's not just something that's given to you, that this is earned. So keep it protected, okay? Any extra finances that you do come into, and a lot of you are coming into extra finances, keep it protected, keep it to yourself, keep it away from prying eyes, all right? Because I am feeling that there's a lot of people who are outstretching their arms towards you, expecting handouts. Honestly, it's really, really similar to the Cancerian read, really similar. Lavender, connect to mind, body and soul. It says this sharpens your intuitive abilities. It brings out your leadership qualities and strengthens your connection between your mind, body and spirit. It helps to assist the healing process. Healing is a process, right? It's not linear. There will be ups, there will be downs. So avoid coming down too harshly on yourself, okay? Avoid that sort of self-criticism. And if anyone outside of you tries to criticize you and saying, oh, are you not over that yet? Tell them to GTFO. for real. And then you've got coral. Allow flow and synchronicity into your life. Restores physical vitality with its grounding properties. Releases stress, worry and anxiety. It helps with seeing things from a different point of view. It heals a broken heart and unrequited love. Brings synchronicity and flow into your life. It's beautiful. It's a really, really nice vibe. You're not allowing anybody to tell you who you are and what you're capable of and what you can do. Anyone who is taking you for granted, you're showing them the door. Anyone where you feel that you're not being loved and respected in the way that you should be, again, you're showing them the door. Virgo, this is absolutely fantastic, and I've got to say, a beautiful turnaround to your energies as well. You're older and wiser now, and you're coming into your true power. It's nice. It's really, really nice. Right, you've got Trinket 5, manifesting money and income. Yeah, so you might be seeing a lot of 555s. I don't know what else I can say about that particular card, Virgo. A huge congratulations, I guess. And obviously, keep what's yours nice and safe. Right. Labyrinth, transition to a higher level of being, raising your energetic vibration and enlightenment. So some of you have gone through a spiritual, not awakening, because you've been through that. You went through that quite a while ago. You've gone through a spiritual ascension more recently. And this is going to be one of many. And every time you go through a spiritual ascension, you'll find that your life becomes easier every time. Your life becomes more pleasant every time, because each of these spiritual ascensions, it shows you certain things that are needing dealt with. You know, those things that we've been avoiding or just ignoring. Once we tackle those things or those people, you will find that your life becomes really, really pleasant. It's for Virgo, please. I do have to give a warning with this deck as well. For those who are not familiar with my channel or with the Rebel deck, this deck, it can get a little bit sweary, quite blunt and a bit brutal. So for those of you who are not into that sort of thing, then you might want to switch off now. Okay, but it's only fair that I give the warning, because obviously we're all different. We all like different things, and not everybody's into the foul-mouthed versions. Right, don't talk to anyone, don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. Yeah, you do know why. Because there's someone very untrustworthy in your energies, Virgo, who is just waiting for this opportunity for you to be at your most vulnerable, where they can try and take advantage of you. And it's not happening. Have you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly? Eat a fucking taco. Tacos. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out your ass pronto. Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit, bacon, chocolate, beer. Go get some. Yeah. You make up the rules in your life, Virgo. Right, this final deck, it's kind of the same as the Rebel deck, depending on what card comes out. Some of these sayings can feel a little bit inappropriate, okay, because they're very old Celtic sayings. Again, it just depends on what card you get. Okay, ouch, like this one. Some of you might find this a bit inappropriate. Many a time, a man's mouth broke his nose. So, yeah. You might have had to refrain yourself, Virgo, from really, really letting loose on this a-hole that's showing up in your read. Many a time a man's mouth broke his nose. Virgo, I wouldn't worry about it so much because someone else is going to do this for you. I'm not saying that you have to do this. This individual, they're going to say the wrong thing to the wrong person. I'm just going to leave it there, okay? So that was your reading, Virgo. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.